One pink wheel here. This is a 1999 Honda Civic EX. We're going to be changing the oil today. Okay, so an oil change. What are we going to need? A 19 millimeter socket, maybe breaker bar, wrench, maybe an oil filter wrench. Make sure, of course, your filter, and then you can, if you don't have an oil filter wrench, make sure at the store it fits the new one you're getting. Some oil. It's only supposed to take 3.5 quarts. We'll put 3.5. We'll drain it, put 3.5 in, and then we'll check it afterwards to make sure we got enough. You will also want to have a drain pan, and then you want jack stands. I'll show you where to put them, and a jack. And that's all you really need to do this. So your jack point is right there. There's a little nub there, whatever. I've got a hockey puck thing. Do you see it? Yeah, there we go. Just to protect it a little bit. You don't really need it, but I like to use those. So use your jack, and then you really got to use jack stands. Don't depend on your jack to keep the car up. And where I'm putting the jack stands is, so if you're looking, there's the wheel followed in. This is solid, so I'm just looking for something solid to put it on. The floor of your vehicle is not solid enough to hold it up. You need 2 jack stands. Be safe, please. Before we start draining the oil, we're going to take the fill cap off, at least crack. That way air can get in there as we're draining. It'll drain a little bit easier. And you don't want your engine to be super hot, but you don't want it to be ice cold either. Just let it run for a couple minutes, and then by the time you got everything jacked up, it should be cool enough that it's not going to burn you. Okay, so where's everything? This is labeled very nicely. Engine oil. So that is your drain plug right there. That's what we're going to take off to drain it. And then up in here, let's see if we can see it. Right here. Mine's black, so it's a little bit more difficult to see. See that silver sticker on there? That is the oil filter, and we're going to be taking that off. Looks a little bit difficult to get to because the axle's in the way. Hopefully it's not too hard to get off. So you have to take the old one off, make sure that it has the rubber gasket on here and it didn't get stuck attached to the engine. If it is, you need to get that off first because you don't want two rubber gaskets on there. It will definitely leak then. That would be bad. And then your new one, before you put it on, don't fill it up because that'll be a mess getting it in. You just want to get a little bit of oil on the rubber gasket here. And if my oil will come out, that's probably way too much. Just a little bit of oil on there. That'll help it form a seal. Putting the new one on, you just kind of got to feel where it is. You're kidding me. Oh, there we go. Alright. So you want to put it on by hand. Do not use a wrench. And preferably tighten it with your offhand. That way you should be able to get it off with your regular hand. That's that. And don't forget to tighten the oil drain plug. Just use a ratchet and then tighten it with your offhand, and then you should be able to get it off with a breaker bar with your right hand. Okay, to check your oil, what you want to do is run the car until it warms up, at least that needle moves off of the cold. Turn it off, make sure you're on level ground, and let it sit for 5 minutes. And then pull your dipstick out. And there's 2 markings on there. Let's see a little bit better. And that's the low mark, that's the high mark. And then it's 1 quart of oil between the two. So if you're halfway in, you need half a quart. So pull it out, clean it off. Put it back in. Pull it out. And then you should be able to see mine is right at the top. So I don't need to add any, and I'm all good.